shall continue with the same design of slabs, and this is our part 3. So lecture 16, design of slabs, part 3, that we shall continue. So far we have done that one-way slab, it means we have two parts spanning in the shorter direction, let us say Lx, and the other one longer direction, let us say that is Ly. So depending on the case, Ly by Lx, if it is greater than 2, then we shall find out as if that bending will be more in this direction, that we shall get, and that is called one-way slab. So that means this is one-way slab. So the more load will be taken in this direction, shorter direction, and we can design only the bending, we can design only in the taking the shorter direction that we can take, and what we have done in the last two classes. Now today we shall do the other one, that is two-way slab, where Ly by Lx less than equal to 2, and that is called two-way slabs. So in our case, that Ly by Lx less than equal to 2, that is two-way slab. That means not fully taken by Lx, the shorter direction, the other direction also taking certain portion of the load, and that we shall design, how to design that one, that we shall find out today. There are different supports, we call it, the supports are unyielding. Supports that means there is no displacement or deflection of the supports. It may be, we can define it, say this is your, as if it is supported over the masonry wall, and this one we can take it as a simply supported case, simply supported. It can have certain kind of like this, there is a end beam, say, there is a end beam, and the reinforcement at the top we shall get, and then at the bottom also we have to provide the reinforcement. Generally it happens, the reinforcement, this length, that is 0.1 L, and this is restrained. So one case is simply supported, but we are talking all of them, that is supports are unyielding, that there will be no deflection of the support. The other one example we can say, as if it is not spring mounted, the supports are not spring mounted. So simply supported, then we can take, say, restrained. The other one we can take So this is your continuous. So, continuous support, it may be beam or it may be wall also. So, these are the three different supports that we take it for the design of slabs, and in all the cases we have to take that Ly by Lx, the longer direction, the span in the longer direction divided by span in the shorter direction should be less than equal to 2. That is our case. In that case only we can design it as a two-way slab. We can design that one as a two-way slab only when we shall get Ly by Lx less than equal to 2. There are few more cases we can take. That one, generally it happens the thing is that what I mean to say, this is your one corner. Initially it was like this is your one corner, and due to say simply supported case, it will happen say if you just put a plate say like this, due to bending what will happen, you will find out that corners that will go up, So, if we have to keep it in proper position, so we have to provide reinforcement at the top as well as at the bottom. That also you have to provide the reinforcement. So, it is true. So, here what I am trying to show, that if it happens say corners are there is one is possible case that corners are restrained or corners are not restrained. That if you have to restrain your corner, that means you have to provide reinforcement in each corner. But that is true only where we have to provide the reinforcement. We have to provide the reinforcement only in the corner that discontinuous. The corner which is the support which is continuous, there you need not specify. We have to specify that reinforcement only that where the corner that your say isolated corner one portion this way or the other way, but not like this. It may happen say something like this, that this is your panel, let us say, and we are providing say different beams. So, this is I am talking say plan, this one I am talking plan, and these are all beams. To be more specific, I can say there are so many columns, maybe we can specify the column at each beam column junction here, or it can be alternate also depending on the design. So, we can say these are all each panel, and I am talking this one plan. So, what we can do, we have to design each of them depending on the Ly by Lx ratio. Let us say in this side all of them having certain portion. Let us say we can specify say 3 meter each, something like that we can specify. This side also we can specify say 3 or 3.5, something like that, let us say. Now, each of them we have to find out depending on the Ly by Lx, we have to design it and design it as a two-way slab in this case. What we have to do, this is your one corner where it may happen that corner will go off. So, that means you have to provide the reinforcement of a certain distance. We have to provide reinforcement here, 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 sorry, here like this. But we need not provide any reinforcement here. We need not provide any reinforcement here, but at the same time we have to provide reinforcement here, because this one there is a discontinuity, this side there is no edge. So, we have to provide the reinforcement only where we do not have any continuity. So, there we have to provide the corner reinforcement. That we shall that also we have to design and we have to provide reinforcement. Okay. So, now let us come that few cases, another one I can tell you that it happens because that due to this lift it may happen there is a crack here. Why do you have to provide just for you for the reason that generally if it lifts there is a possibility of crack here. So, to overcome that crack we provide the reinforcement in these corners, but whereas in the continuous one since it is balanced by all four sides, so no need of provide that corner reinforcement.
So why should there be a crack? It will lift.
It will, yes, it will lift because of that. At the bottom also it may, that your tension and compression at the top will happen, and that's why it will, you will get that crack. Now let us come to the one case that moments in two-way slabs एक special case से simply supported on all supports. Please note that supports are unyielding, that supports will not be deflected. This is a one case I can say as if we are having the slab which is supported over say brick wall in all four sides. So, brick wall in all four sides. And we have to design that we have to find out that moment distribution. That means whatever the load we are getting here, maybe we can say uniformly distributed load. Let us say that is Q. We can say, let us take center to center distance or the effective span, whatever we call it. This is Lx, and the other side we are having Ly. So, we can get that Lx and Ly, and then the total uniformly distributed load over this Q, that which may be say 4 kN per square meter, and including your say shell point also, that one we can take. So, when we have this one, we can say we have to find out that how much is Qx, that means Qx, and how much will be your say Qy. That Qx, that means if I take a strip, so this is your one strip, maybe 1 meter width. The other one, let us take along the y. So, this one also will bend, the other one also will bend. Now, what we can find out, that we can find out at this point the vertical deflection. So, since there is no slipping, if we take this strip, that as if one plate, the other side also on another plate. So, the deflection here we shall get it, whatever deflection we shall get it, the deflection should be same, taking this one and taking as well the other one. So, that is our consideration, and from that point of view we can find out the distribution of Qx and Qy. We can take Qx and Qy on the basis of that we are taking that due to Qx what is the vertical deflection here, and due to Qy what is the vertical deflection, and that one should be equal because there is no differentiation. That means both of them deformed at the same time and there is no disconnection. So, that is why we can take that one, the displacement same, the vertical displacement same, that is our assumption. So, we can write down So, if this is your Lx, so as if we are having one beam or whatever we consider a plate Qx, and this is the span, that one we are getting say your Lx. So, we can write down the displacement 5/384 q Lx to the power 4 by EI. This is your that vertical displacement. Similarly, this is in your shorter direction. Shorter direction. The other one in the longer direction, the similar fashion we can write down so this side we have the UDL QY and we have the vertical deflection, and this is your LY. So, this deflection will be equal to 5/384, sorry, here I have forgot to write down, this is Qx, Qx Lx to the power 4 by EI, and this one will be Qy Ly to the power 4 by EI, okay, and these two should be equal. So, 5/384 Qx Lx to the power 4 EI and 5/384 Qy Ly to the power 4 by EI, that one should be equal, since there is no disconnection on the slab. So, we can write down 5/384 Qx Lx to the power 4 equal to 5/384 Qy Ly to the power 4, or Qx, let us write down the same fashion, Lx to the power 4 equal to Qy Ly to the power 4. So, two way we can write down here that Qy equal to Lx by Ly to the power 4 Qx, and the other one Qx equal to Ly by Lx to the power 4 Qy. This is just only writing, and we have one more equation, that is Q equal to Qx plus Qy. So, we can write down here, that is Q, that this should be equal, Q equal to Qx plus Qy. So, we can write down here Qx plus Lx by Ly to the power 4 Qx equal to Q, or Qx 1 plus Lx to the power 4 by Ly to the power 4 equal to Q. Therefore, Qx equal to Q times Ly to the power 4 by Lx to the power 4 plus Ly to the power 4 equals Q Ly by Lx to the power 4 divided by 1 plus Ly by Lx to the power 4. So, this is your that equation Qx. So, we can write down this one, depending on the Ly by Lx, we can find out what will be the contribution of Qx here. Similarly, we can write down the other portion also, that what is the, how much will be that Qy. So we can write down, and we can actually we can make it, let us finish this one, that moment mx equal to qx L square x by 8 equals q times, we can write down the whole thing. So here we can write down q times Ly by Lx to the power 4 by 1 plus Ly by Lx to the power 4 into 1 by 8 L square x equal to, we can write down as beta x times q L square x. Beta x means taking care of whole thing including 1 by 8. So that we can take it, and that is beta x and q L square x. So mx will be equal to beta x q L square x. Please note, we have written in this fashion. The other one we have to find out that moment we are taking care, moment, bending moment due to this q, which can get one coefficient for x. So that one will be equal to mx equal to beta x q L square x. The other one we can find out that the same fashion we can write down here again, q equal to qx plus qy, or we can write down here that Ly by Lx for qy plus qy, qx equal to this much equal to q, or we can write down as qy equal to I think I can make it here like this, Ly to the power 4 by Lx to the power 4 plus 1 equal to q, or qy Ly to the power 4 plus Lx to the power 4 by Lx to the power 4 equal to q, or qy equal to Lx to the power 4 by Lx to the power 4 by Ly to the power 4 times q. So this is your q that we can get it. So obviously that this one will be Lx to the power 4 by Lx to the power 4 plus Ly to the power 4, this much we can get it. So what about your then my then? So we can write down here my will be equal to qy L square y by 8, that is due to simply separated case. For simply separated case we are getting this much. The qy, that is the contribution, that is the one that we shall get it in the qy side, y side. So that is for simply separated case in the longer direction. So we can write down here 1 by 8 Lx to the power 4 Lx to the power 4 by Ly to the power 4 times q times L square y equals, we can write down here as 1 by 8 1 divided by 1 plus Ly by Lx to the power 4 times q L square y. 1 by 8, 1 by 1 plus Ly by Lx to the 4 q L square, just I have divided by Lx to the power 4, which we can further we can write down as 1 by 8. What I shall do it here, let us divide it by Lx square and times Lx. So what I shall do it here, 1 by 1 plus Ly by Lx to the power 4 times L square y by L square x times q times L square x. I shall write down this one as, because I know everything we always mention is at Ly by Lx. Since we mention it as by Ly by Lx, so we shall write down that My, that one will be equal to times q L square x. So what we can do it here then? Then we can get it My equal to 1 by 8 Ly by Lx whole square divided by 1 plus Ly by Lx to the power 4 times q L square x. So we can write down as My equal to beta y q L square x. So please note, if I write down the same Mx, then it will be clear. So Mx equal to, we have written as 1 by 8 Ly by Lx to the power 4, please note, but here square, 1 plus Ly by Lx to the power 4 times q L square x, and which we have written as beta x q L square x. So we are getting two equations. In no case we are interested to get that Ly. So please note, when you are doing your computation for moment, because we are interested to find out the moment only, Mx and My, for simply supported case. So what we shall do it here, we have to get beta x and beta y. We shall get beta x and beta y and times q L square x when we are calculating My, and similarly when you are calculating Mx, that time also it is q L square x. Please note that. It's not that Ly square and Lx square. Generally that you generally do that mistake, but please note that in both the cases we are taking that q L square x, and beta x and beta y, that those are coefficients, and these coefficients also you need not calculate again. What you have to do, those coefficients you will get it in table 27 IS 456 2000. So we can get that one table. Just to mention, this table means bending moment, coefficients for slabs spanning in two directions at right angles. These are not skewed right angles and simply supported on four sides. So this is your table where we shall get for different value of Ly by Lx, just for your reference, for different value of Ly by Lx. So this is 1.0, just I shall give you few, 1.1, 1.2, then 1.3 let us take, and 1.4 since I can accommodate in this paper. And instead of telling beta x and beta y, they have written as alpha x and alpha y. The same thing, only that in the table they have written that alpha x alpha y, but where here we have written as a beta x beta y. The same thing. Please note alpha x alpha y here and beta x beta y, that is the same thing in this case. And we are getting those values 0.062, 0.062. Obviously it should be same, because when you are getting Ly Lx same, so you should have equal say share. So then 0.074, and you see this is decreasing. Then 0.084, 0.059, 0.093, 0.055, then 0.099 and 0.051. It goes like that. It goes in the, for the simply supported case, we go little more, and it goes that LOA by LX, our code says you can go up to 3. LOA by LX, you can go up to 3, and that one is available in this particular table. But whereas for other cases, we shall go up to 2. So what are those other cases? I shall explain now. So this is your case, but generally you need not memorize all those things. But so because whenever you will design, obviously you will consult this IS 456. So that values you will get, or it will be supplied. Okay. But for reference, that you should note that where is that is available. It is available in table 27 IS 456 2000. Okay. So next we can come, I think before going for any example, I think that I should say the other cases. What are the other cases? One is simply supported case, and what about the other cases? The other cases, we can say, I have already told, let us say this is the plan of a building, and it can happen these are all beams. I can just simply keep it like this also. We can have certain, let us give certain dimension. Maybe I can write down this one as say 4 meter. This one say 7 meter. This one I can write down say your 5 meter. In this case, this is also say 5 meter. Let us say this is 5 meter. Our code says that we can have 9 different cases according to the panel. What are those cases? There should be 9 different cases, 9 cases depending on the edge boundary. So if you take this panel, because each and individual, that means these are separated by beams, or in other way this slab is supported over beams, and when it is supported, then each and individual one, that means these are all panel, we call it panel, different panel, and that you have to design separately. Now if we take this case, it means that left side of this panel you have, left side of this panel you have that another slab, this side also you have another slab, this side also you have another slab, this side also you have, that means all sides are continuous, all sides are continuous. To be more specific, let us give certain dimensions, certain say your panel, we generally specify like this, A, B, C, D, E, depending on the column position or some other break or some other bend, we generally give this type of thing, and this side we shall write down say 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now what we can say, that means this panel, what is this panel? This panel is C, C2, D2, D3, C3. This panel I am talking. So this panel we can refer it as, because we are starting here, so C2, D2, D3 and C3. So whenever you will design that in your design calculation, that is, it means that panel C2, D2, D3, C3 that you are doing, and for that what you have to do, in our simply supported case only we have 2 values, those are span. That means there is a span moment. We have to calculate span moment when you have, so far whatever you have done, and that's why you are having 2 values, here one, this side one and the other side one. That alpha x, alpha y you are getting here, There is one along this, another one this, and that those are span moments. But whereas in this case, depending on the continuity, we can have 4 different values. One value will be in the span, so shorter direction in the span as well as in the support, longer direction in the span as well as in the support. That means we can have 4 different values, and those 4 values we have to take, and then on the basis of that we can calculate that your bending moment. So bending moment at span, at support in the shorter direction, bending moment at span and support in the longer direction. And we have to check our calculation, we have to check our design on the basis of that. That means the moment we shall get different values of moment. So we shall take the maximum moment out of 4, then we shall get the depth, and then we provide the reinforcement for other values. So this is your general say procedure to provide the reinforcement. Okay. So what are the different cases then? Those things we shall get it for different cases, that is in table 26. The last one that we have told table 27, this is table 26. So that one it says that bending moment coefficients for rectangular panels supported on 4 sides with provision for torsion at corners. So that is the table it says, and here we have first case, that is your interior panels. So I can write down this one as case 1, that is your interior panels. So for interior panels we are having, depending on the LY by Lx, we can find out that different values of alpha x and alpha y in support as well as in span. Number 2, we have one short edge continuous. Number 3, one long edge continuous. Number 4, two adjacent edges discontinuous. Number 5, two short edges discontinuous. Number 6, two long edges discontinuous. Number 7, 3 edges. That means these are the different cases possible. Number 8, also let us write down, I shall tell you what is the difference. 3 edges discontinuous. What are the difference? Number 7, 3 edges discontinuous. Number 4, 8 also 3 edges discontinuous. First one, the 7 one, this one long edge continuous. One long edge continuous, whereas in this case one short edge continuous. That is possible. And number 9, 4 edges discontinuous. So these are the 9 different cases possible. So now let us come that the figure which we have drawn in the last one, that interior panels, obviously this is your interior panels, whether we can have one short edge continuous, here one short edge continuous, so that means all other edges, so that means here in this case we can have this panel. This is your shorter edge, so that is continuous. Similarly, we can have one long edge continuous. One long edge continuous, it means that this is your longer edge and this is your shorter edge. So this edge is continuous. So that means this is your another panel. This is your another case. Now two adjacent edges discontinuous. So two adjacent edges discontinuous, it means this corner. Two short edges discontinuous, that case you will not get it here. Two short edges discontinuous, it means that I can draw that figure other way. That means it can happen something like this. So if this is your that panel, so your case two short edges discontinuous, it means as if that we are having this type of thing, because this edge as well as this edge discontinuous, so longer edge that is continuous. So depending on the situation you can get, similarly we can get two long edges discontinuous like that, three edges discontinuous, that is also possible, only it is one side only continuous, and three edges discontinuous in the shorter side as well as longer side, that two different cases, and four edges discontinuous, that is also possible, not the simply separated one. We mean to say not the simply separated one. So these values that one can find out from the theory of elasticity, that you would say plate bending, from there also one can find out those values, that also one can do it. And or what we do, we generally don't go to that case, we simply take that table I have told already, the table 26, where all the cases are given, table 26, IS 456 2000. So we can get all the values from there depending on the LOI by LX. Just for one sample, I think I should tell for your sample how it comes in the similar fashion. For interior panel itself I can tell, for others you can find out. So it says like this: negative moment at continuous edge and positive moment at mid span. So you can get, say, let us write down here, say one, it starts from 1.0, but let me write down here, say 1.1 LOI LX. Okay, 1.1, 1.2, let us write down, and we are getting hit here 0.037, this one 0.028, 0.043, 0.032, one more I can write down, 1.3, for that 0.047, 0.036. But for this is for shorter span, these values for shorter span, but for longer span we shall get, for all LOI by LX, that we shall take the same value 0.032, 0.024. That means we have to, for shorter span only we shall get the variation depending on LOI LX, but for longer span we shall get the same value. So that is 0.032, 0.024 for interior panels we shall take it. So what we shall do, we shall calculate LOI by LX, we shall calculate LOI by LX, and then we shall find out it in which interval it is coming, whether it is coming, say it may happen it is 1.15, it may happen it is 1.25, So that way what we shall do, that we shall find out at what interval it is coming in which interval, and then just simply we shall take the linear interpolation and we shall get that value alpha x and alpha y. So we shall get from here, out of this one I shall get 1 alpha x alpha y for the shorter span, and alpha x alpha y for alpha x, that we say this is for alpha x for span and support, alpha y for span and support, and then from there we shall get that moment which will be equal to say mx equal to alpha x, and please note we shall write down in this fashion alpha x w L square x and my equal to alpha y w again L square x. So not the Ly, so we shall always write down Lx, and this is we shall get alpha x for span and support. Similarly, alpha y also for span and support. So we shall get 4 different values depending on the Ly by Lx, and that we shall get it from table 26. Please note, this is I am repeating number of times just to remind you that this is the table from where we shall get those values. These values one can calculate. I can say when I am doing that say computer design, the one alternative could be in initial stage, one alternative could be that I can simply put the table and then we can find out at what interval that Ly by Lx coming, and then we can do the problem. But I shall show you that another example possibly in the next class, where we shall take it as say your concentrated load, the one I have told it in the simply supported case. Similarly for this 2A slab also concentrated load, which is applicable for say wheel load and for bridges, and there we do again we require those calculation, that means how to find out that your say alpha x alpha y all those things. But there what I have done, I have directly calculated using the formula, not the one that using table. That is also possible, one can take it as a table and store it in the computer, and then from there one can find out that one, just only linear interpolation. The other alternative also, since these values are calculated based on some equation, so one can directly one can go, because after all it will not take much time, that the time it will take for your computation by linear interpolation and the time it will take for the direct computation, it will be almost same. So and in no time you will find out in no time it is computed, so one can try that one also. Okay. So this is the thing. So at least in this particular class, since it is the very that beginners one, so that's why we shall not go in detail of that how to calculate. We shall let us take it granted that these values are correct, and we shall use these values from the table only, the table 26. But in higher class, if you are interested, if you would like to modify those, because one can argue that what is the value, I can say 0.037. Let us say this is 0.037. So if we find out 0.037, what we can do, so if we take that, how much is the percentage, say WL square by 8. Let us take this way, that one example. Before going to the one numerical example, I can try this one. We know few things, and this one should be your basis. One is that simply supported. So and your span moment, and in our case we are taking so WL square by 8, because we are very familiar with this one. Say for example another one I can consider fixed end. And here the support moment, WL square by 12. That means these are the values what you get it. WL square by 8 in one end, that is in the higher side, whereas WL square by 12, that one you are getting, that is the other side of the value. Even you can get WL square by 24 also, like that. Now when you are talking say certain value, say mx equal to 0.037, let us say WL square or Lx or L square. So if we write down that value, we can get this value as So we are getting that value WL square I mean to say I would like to write down in this fashion because I am familiar, say, which is coming 27.027. Let us write down 20 WL square by 27. That means you can find out that how much is the moment. That WL square by 8 here, and here you are getting WL square by 27. So like that you can get it, say, I could find out few values which is coming, say, your that one value I am getting, say, 0.107, 0.1 like that. So when you are getting 0.107 which is coming as 9.3, that means WL square by 9.3. What I mean to say, the value whatever you are getting, you can compare your numerical values since you are familiar with this, say, WL square by 8 or WL square by 12 or WL square by 24 or say WL square by 9 or the other one that we have mentioned, that table 12 and table 13, that table 12 of RS 456 where it is given that you say different that values in that fashion, 1 by 8, 1 by 12, 1 by 10 like that. So you can compare that in the plate problem how much actually your that value, that what is the value, because somehow we are not familiar with this 0.037 or 0.024 like that, but we are very familiar with this 1 by 8, 1 by 12 because it will give you some idea, and on the basis of that only you can find out whether your values are correct or not. The design is such, reinforced concrete design is such that when you are doing the problem you should not do it blindly, that your values, that when it is coming, that it will automatically it will stop you, that whether you are doing it right in the right direction or wrong direction, and that feeling you should have. Say for example, we are nowadays at least we are able to do that, whether say just looking that particular, say, building, whether that column, whether it is not safe, whether it is economic or that whether it is optimized or it is just simply given like that, all those things will find out. If you see that fortunately there are so many construction going on in different, even if you walk you will find out different construction. If you now look that your, say, reinforcement at the bottom reinforcement of the beam, top reinforcement of the beam or say slab or columns, you will find out, say, they are either giving, say, 16 millimeter diabar to 12 millimeter diabar like that, and from there also you can find out after the construction when you see the building, okay, this is the building, that 2-storied building or 3-storied building, for this they have provided this reinforcement. It will help you to understand the problem, and because otherwise in the very beginning, since so far I think that in the last test only you have done the first problem in reinforced concrete design on your own, and which I hope that you have not completed fully, possibly few of you. So anyway, whatever it is, so if you do more and more problems, then only you will be able to solve, and then only you will have an aptitude in reinforced concrete design. Okay, so let us stop it here, this one. So we shall continue with in the next class with you that example. Okay.